Hi YouTube and welcome to Maria's Kitchen. For today I have a recipe called Bistec Encebollado. If you don't know what that is, it's a traditional Puerto Rican dish. It's a steak with onions. The steak that I have is thinly sliced. It's about 1 pound. If you counting by slices, I have about 9 slices, okay? They're very thin. Set that off to the side. What you're going to do with your steak is you're going to rinse it, take out the package, put it in a bowl, and you're going to rinse it in cold water. Okay, then the first thing you're going to do is we're going to use 2 onions. What we're going to do with these onions is that we're going to cut them. We're going to cut the onions in slices. Alright, so peel it off. There go your onions. Push that off to the side. Sometimes you might take off a layer too deep, but it's fine. Okay, so your onions, you're gonna cut them not too thick and not too thin. So like this, hope you can see it. So we're gonna use 2 onions. You cut them too thin, I'm sorry. Then when you're cooking it, it'll just like disappear. Because you know that we know that onions contain water. Okay, so take both onions. That's what you're gonna do. If you have a little more steak than what I'm using in the video, a little over 1 pound, and you can add another onion, or you can add 2 large onions instead of 1 medium and 1 small, which is what I did. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna separate the onions. Okay. Separate all the rings. Once you separate the rings, we're going to put it in the bowl where we have our steak. What we're doing right now is preparing the steak for a marinade. We're going to marinate it first. Got all my onions in my bowl with my steak. Now the next thing is we're going to use 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil, and you're going to pour it inside of the bowl. 1/4 cup here of white vinegar. We have to, this is not a tablespoon, but I put 2 tablespoons in here, so 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. You're gonna add salt. If you're not gonna add the other ingredients I'm about to do, like sofrito and adobo, if you're not gonna put sofrito and adobo, then you put 1 teaspoon of salt. But if you are gonna put sofrito and adobo, then you would put 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, 1.5 cups of water here. I'm going to use about a scoop of sofrito. And I'm going to use adobo. I'm going to sprinkle adobo. And oregano leaves. Dry oregano leaves. So what we're going to do now is we're mixing it. This is the marinade that we will be using for the steak. And you're going to leave this in the refrigerator for approximately 4 hours. Or you can leave it the day before or overnight. You can leave it overnight. So this is something you should do in the morning and have it seasoned. Another thing that you can do to this is you can add some sazon to give it color if you want to give the steak some color, okay? But I think mine's have enough seasoning, so I don't want to overdo with the seasoning. So I'm going to leave it like this. Cover it, place in the refrigerator either overnight or 4 hours before you prepare dinner. Okay, so I got my steak out of the refrigerator and I'm going to put it to cook. And you need a pot here. Before we put it, I'm going to just stir it. Put your heat to medium high. And you're going to put all of this in the pot with the juice, everything in the plastic container, everything in here. Put the juice, put everything. Now what you want to do is bring this to a boil. Okay. Okay, so I got my steak already. It's already boiling. So I'm going to cover it and lower my heat, put it on low. You're going to cook it for 40 minutes or until the meat is really tender. You can make this, you can have this with white rice and tostones. Typically that's how we do this dish. Now if you are doing it with white rice, you can go ahead and start your white rice now, which I have my white rice cooking. And I'm getting ready to fry my tostones. So come back, I'm cooking 40 minutes and then I'll come back to you. So it's been 40 minutes and my meat is done, it's soft enough. So I'm turning it off. And I'm ready to serve it now. I got my white rice here. And I'm gonna serve the steak. And your steak should be soft. If you want it any softer than this, you can leave it longer, but mine's like this is fine. And besides, everybody's hungry. Make sure you pour some of that juice and some of those onions. Like it over the rice. Put it like that. And this, of course, you can serve and put some tostones, some salt on those tostones. So here you have it. You have white rice, bistec encebollado, and tostones on the side. Okay, so thank you for watching my video, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. See you soon.